Look at it. A 758-meter-long ribbon of concrete and steel, soaring nearly 300 meters above a rugged Sichuan valley. When the Shuangjiangkou Hongqi Bridge opened in early 2025, it was more than a transit route. It was a statement. A monument to modern engineering, conquering a vast geological divide. Its promotional videos showed sleek drones gliding over its pristine deck, a symbol of progress and connection. But monuments, it turns out, can have a terrifyingly short lifespan. Less than a year later, in a span of seconds measured on a stopwatch, a central section of this new titan vanished. It didn't bend or sag, it surrendered completely, turning into a projectile and then a cloud of suffocating dust that filled the canyon below. The shockwave wasn't just physical, it was global. How does this happen? The immediate search for answers began, and the first clue was a chilling piece of luck. The bridge was empty. No cars, no victims. Why? Because authorities had closed it to all traffic just one day prior. They had seen the warning signs. Literally. Cracks, small but ominous, had appeared near the mountainside abutment, where the bridge met the earth. It was a red flag, a symptom of a deeper sickness. They diagnosed a problem with the patient but failed to identify the fatal disease raging in the hillside above it. Less than 24 hours after that closure, the mountain moved. Not an earthquake, but a sudden, catastrophic landslide. Thousands of tons of rock and soil, made unstable by weather, geology, or perhaps the very construction that supported the bridge, liquefied and slid. It didn't hit the bridge's superstructure, it performed a far more surgical strike. It undermined the foundation, the critical buried interface between human ambition and geological reality. The bridge was left hanging in mid-air for a fraction of a second, a magician's trick with no illusion. Then, physics claimed its due. The official report was swift. Massive landslide on an unstable slope. A clear, simple act of nature. And on paper, it is. But for engineers and observers around the world, that answer only opened a floodgate of more difficult questions. This is the core of the global debate. How does a multi-million-dollar 21st century project get built on what is now deemed an unstable slope? Were the geological surveys insufficient? Were the risks of slope failure underestimated in the design? Did heavy rain or blasting during construction weaken the ancient hillside? The bridge itself was likely strong, but it was built on a literal house of cards that no one realized was already collapsing. Then, a digital ghosting act added a layer of strangeness. Many of those triumphant promotional videos, the ones boasting of achievement and durability, began to disappear from the internet. Scrubbed. It was an attempt to erase the before picture, but in the age of the internet, it only cemented the story, fueling theories and whispers about what someone might not want us to remember. So, what are we left with? A canyon once again divided, a staggering financial loss, and 0 human casualties, a miracle born of cautious, last-minute intervention. But beyond the rubble, this collapse leaves us with a fundamental principle, carved into the landscape by failure. A bridge is only as strong as the ground it stands on. You can use the strongest steel, the highest grade concrete, the most brilliant design, but if you misunderstand the earth, if you fail to listen to the mountain, all that engineering is just a sophisticated facade waiting for a trigger. The viral footage of the Hongqi Bridge falling isn't just a spectacle, it's the ultimate case study. A 3-second lesson that echoes through engineering schools and project meetings worldwide. Look down. Study the foundation. Respect the geology. Because the greatest force you will ever contend with isn't gravity or wind load, it's the silent shifting ground beneath your feet.
If you found the information in this video informative or helpful, please do me a favor. Take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and share it with someone else who might benefit. It really helps the channel grow.